Ooh, thanks, Matthew. Hey, everybody. Wow, let's see. It's like the Brady Bunch on my end. I've got literally three across and three down. Nancy, you're the maid. Sorry, I'll put myself there. That's actually right along. Okay, now I'm in the middle. Our meeting tonight is change of heart. I struggled to think of a theme, and then I chose change of heart, and then I realized, well, that's actually kind of heavy, but why not? We'll give it a shot. I tried to find a good definition for change of heart, one without using AI, and I came up with something along the lines of this being a decision we make that runs contrary to what we previously believed or were willing to do. And there's also an emotional motivation behind this kind of a decision. So it's not a random choice, it's not arbitrary, something we really do think about. This can be a big decision or a small one. Big decisions like making amends with an adversary you swore you'd never speak to again. A small decision like taking a role at a Toastmasters meeting when you'd rather not. So thank you everyone for taking a role and for having a change of heart before you came here to actually do that. As for me, I will share with you my biggest change of heart. It was the way I view cats. When I was a kid, I didn't really think much of cats. In the 70s and 80s, cats in movies and TV were treated almost like a expendable joke, right? The cats are mean and nasty. They shred things, and you put them out at night, and if a cat met an untimely doom, it was considered worthy. Dogs were everyone's beloved pet, man's best friend. Cats were these awful, shrill little things. My experience over the next 20, 30 years was very different. I met a friend who had two awesome cats who were very sweet and engaged, and I realized if you treat a cat with attention, it'll give you attention. And it's not aloof. It really is a great companion and even can be very what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I wrote it down. All right, back to my notes. It it could be a very loyal animal, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen some of the videos online where people are just shocked to see a cat defending its owner against an attack or defending a kid against a neighbor's animal or something like that. I had a moment with Cirrus, my cat, who's sitting. This is a green screen behind me. He's right. Where is he? This side. There he is. Over here. My last job was a very interesting one, and I had to do some recording, basically a voiceover that required that I raised the level of my voice so that I could do a pitch change to it because it wasn't actually me. And what it sounded like to him was that I was being attacked and that I was in pain in the kitchen while I was trying to do this recording. And he came running. He was trying to figure out who it was that was hurting me, what I can do to this person. I've never seen him behave that way before. And the moment I stopped and picked him up and calmed him down, he was fine. But I thought, wow, he's not just my little friend. Like he'd fight to the death to save me. So I thought that was pretty great. Um, so I had a real change of heart when it comes to cats, and it happened fairly quickly. I think once you realize that maybe you've seen something uh, through the wrong lens and you see it through the right lens, it's a pretty quick choice. So tonight I'm excited to hear any changes of heart that you've had or changes of heart that have been proposed to you that you've refused to have. Sometimes people say, I'm just not going to do that. So if you have something like that, I'd love to hear you share that one.